Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It has been... it hasn't even actually been that long, to be honest, but it has felt like 1 million years.
Forever.
Since we did mail, but today Mal and I are bringing to you January mail. And just to kind of go back in time just a little bit, January mail should be filmed around February 15th, and we were a little busy, but we said, well, we'll get to it soon. And then, as you probably have heard by now, Sagan unfortunately passed away on February 20th. So then after that point, we were like, okay, we need time, we cannot do mail. And then, you know, now there is a global crisis upon us. So it's like been thing after thing after thing. But finally today, we are bringing you January mail. Now, one of the reasons I bring all that stuff up is that throughout both January mail and then February mail, there might be references made to Sagan. And I don't want anyone that sent stuff in to feel bad because, like, there's no way anyone could have known. So if you sent something, please don't feel bad.
We are okay.
We are okay. You know, it's again, it's been a month, but it feels like so much longer. So let's get started on January mail. We've had so much mail sitting in our living room.
Dining room. Our mail storage.
Yeah, our dining room is basically mail storage, but pretty big mail month. And we're going to start it off with our featured letter, which was actually our only letter, and it's actually a beautiful postcard.
From Amy in Boston. From
Boston. And Amy writes, Dear Stephen and Mal, Happy New Year. First off, I really wanted to send a postcard from Vietnam since I visited for my first time last summer, but as you could probably tell, I might not have thought that far ahead and didn't bring back enough postcards. Sorry about that, but hopefully next time. Anyway, I wanted to send another letter saying thank you for all the hard work you do. School has been busier this year, but it is always nice to be able to turn to your content and laugh hysterically for hours. I'm currently subbed to you on Twitch, Starlight Moon, and although I haven't been able to make it to most breakfast streams live because of school, #VOD Squad, I definitely try my best to make it out to almost every gaming stream. I'm hoping to make it out to a lot more streams this year since it works better with my schedule. Fingers crossed. I'm more of a lurker, which is why you probably don't see my name a lot, but I always try to support and watch in whatever way I can. Anyway, I hope your 2020 started off well so far, and hope to write again in the near future. Best wishes, Amy. And then it's actually, there's some very, very cute doodles down here of me with a camera and Mal painting Unfinished Swan. And it's
Unfinished
wonderful.
Goose Game. Oh, it is Unfinished
Swan. Yeah. It's the little black and white.
It is. I saw Unfinished and I was like, Unfinished Goose Game.
Unfinished Goose Game is what Untitled Goose Game was before it was done.
I got the wires crossed in my brain.
I see that. Anyway, Amy, appreciate it. Thank you so much. As I said before, we have quite a few pieces of mail here, so let's just dive right into it. Our very first piece of mail that we're going to open here is from Andrew in Lake Jackson, Texas. All right, so there is a few things in here. There is a little SD card and a letter. Let's see what the letter says. Dear Stephen and Mal, it's me, Andrew, also known as the 12th Kind on the interwebs. I'd like to get started by saying we did it! You, Mal, the viewers, and myself, we all survived the 2010s. It was a rough decade to be sure, and with some of the craziest stuff happening in the latter half of it. Personally, the last 2 years have been somewhat of a living hell for me, especially since 2 of my closest friends have passed on. I was able to cope with it all through a combination of good friends, my projects, and watching the videos y'all and Emil and countless others have made. But enough with the depression stuff, let's get to what's in this package. Inside you should find 6 lovely Pokemon team bios using my own Photoshop templates. That's very cute. So Mal will flip through those.
Do it this way. So we have Greg with a J.
Wait, we'll do it what way?
I was gonna do it this way. And then we have Carl Sagan.
Why didn't you just...
Oh, because there's so many, I didn't want to forget one.
There's 6.
Keep reading.
You do you. This was the mystery project I mentioned when I asked you about the whereabouts of your leaf green save file on Twitter. Unfortunately, the Photoshop templates are set to 1920 by 1080, which doesn't scale nicely to 8.5 by 11-inch leather paper, but I did trim off the top and the bottom. These could look great in a frame or even just tacked onto a corkboard. Real quick, I want to say thanks to Secret Adept on Twitter who offered to help get this information. but I never got the notification about his reply and until after the bios were made and I made my own documentation of information. Oh, and you can find more information about my team bios and how to commission more by going to the12thkind.com/Pokemon-team-bios. Toodles from Andrew. Andrew, thank you. Really appreciate it. And it says, addendum, I've included an SD card file that includes the PNGs. I understand, so that's what that is. That's a really cool idea. I love my team in Pokemon.
Yes.
And people know because I've rebuilt it many times through like even like Pokemon Master Trainer. I tried to get the same ones, and then now in Pixelmon I'm trying to get the same ones. It's just, they've stuck with me through thick and thin.
I didn't know Greg was gentle.
Oh, he's a gentle boy. He wouldn't hurt a fly. Maybe like a Blastoise, but never a fly. Next up, we have a package from Abby in Tempe, Arizona. Is it Tempe?
I think it's Tempe.
Is it Tempe?
Tempe?
I thought it was.
Have we been there? We've been to a lot of places in Arizona.
I can almost guarantee you that there is a mail video where we have this exact discussion. Almost guarantee you. Anyway, pull this out. It's a Wii game. This is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Crystal Bearers. And this is one of the sequels, I believe, to Crystal Chronicles, which originally came out on GameCube and is either out or coming out soon for Switch. They made a new version. And there's a little... Aw, look at this. Oh, it's so cute. I didn't know if there was a leather in here as well. Oh, there is.
I was gonna say, check in the game.
There's the pieces of paper and the white envelope, they all blend together. It's hard to find. This says, hello, Stephen Amell. I was at MagFest recently and picked this up for Extra Life. I discovered the vlog in 2012 because YouTube decided to recommend your vlogs, and I've been watching since then. Just wanted to say thank you for the entertainment throughout the years. Sincerely, Creative Soul 1212 on Twitter. P.S. Mal's Halloween costume last year was super cute.
Thank you.
It's very sweet. Yeah, I believe I'm still getting to the point of familiarity with the Wii library. Much more familiar with GameCube. Still working on Wii. I believe there's 2 Crystal Chronicle games for Wii. Maybe. It's easier on GameCube because there's just one. This one there's 2. Anyway, Abby, thank you so much. Next up, we have a package from Amazon, and there's another one too. Don't know if they are related, but we will discover.
Ooh, it's green.
It is green. Oh, it's a little.
Ooh, it's a gift note.
Look at this. It's a little cute package. And there's a gift note. Gift note says, let's see. Anyway, I think they're separating these. Okay, so this might be the second part, but I'm just going to read it first because I already have it open. This is from GoldMage162. It says, anyway, I think they're separating these, and I know you already had the Mushroom Men, but I really thought these two should go together, and you can always trade away the mold for something Roland does know of. So this is like slightly cryptic, so I'm going to open this up and find out what's inside. And inside is... It is a Wii game. It is Mushroom Men. It's a sealed game. This is Mushroom Men: The Spore Wars. That is funny. It's just funny in the year 2020 to hold a sealed Wii game. The byline at the top says, what's a quote? Best game for the Wii since Super Mario Galaxy. A franchise is born. Well, I don't know if a franchise was ultimately born. What year was this? 2008? Yeah, it's been 12 years, and I don't know if there is another...
I think the sequel's on Steam.
Is there? Well, maybe there was more.
I think so.
I don't remember this. Interesting. Goldmage, thank you. And I don't know for certain, but I'm going to go out on a limb.
And guess that Amazon is...
This Amazon might be related to that. So let's go ahead and open this. And this one...
is blue.
So this one's blue. So this is probably the first part of the message. Let's check. This says, hi, Stephen. Longtime viewer, but only recently started really interacting back. You've been a great help in my struggle with mental health, and you guys are an inspiration to me. From GoldMage162. So yes, these were from GoldMage. I opened them in the wrong order, but there was really no way to know from the outside, so we're just reading a little backwards today. And this is, oh man, Storybook Workshop, sealed. Look at that beautiful thing. That's amazing.
It comes with the microphone. Ours didn't have the microphone.
The best stories told are the ones that come to life. 16 classic fairy tales and 4 sing-along songs. Become storybook characters using the microphone, record your readings, and play back later.
Do you know why he mentioned mold and then also, like, spore?
Yes,
okay.
yes. And I don't know if everyone else will, but did it happen? We talked about it in the vlog, but it happened on Breakfast Stream.
Yeah, it was during Breakfast Stream.
Storybook Workshop was a game that we had picked up, and it was unfortunately covered in mold. We didn't know at the time because it was part of a big bunch of games that we bought, and Kepler is actually the one that sniffed out the mold.
He was like in the Wii games, and they're kind of like they are now, where there's like a lot of gaps so we can put stuff in, and he was almost like paging through them, and then he got to one and shoved his head in the hole.
Yeah, and that
was where the game was, and it was covered in mold.
But again, this is also sealed. But I actually didn't know that this came in a big box, so this is actually really cool.
Yeah. Because
I did not know that, and now I do, and more importantly, now I have
the microphone.
And we have the microphone. Wow. Gold Mage, thank you. This is absolutely spectacular, and sincerely appreciate having a non-moldy Storybook Workshop. Our next package is a pretty big one, and also making some odd noises.
It's a tin noise.
It's a tin noise.
Like a tin of candy or something.
This is coming from Nick in Bear, Delaware. And let's just get it in there and see if we can get this thing open. There's a fair bit of tape. All right, so there is, I forget that like stuff mailed in January
it's still sort of Christmas.
Still Christmas gifts. And that's what these are. There's some gifts in here. A few gifts actually. So let's see. Is this the leather? This is the leather, and this says, Dear Stephen and Mal, Merry Christmas! This year I had leftover Christmas wrap, so I managed to wrap your gifts again. There's an obvious theme with your gifts this year, DBZ for Steven, Sailor Moon for Mao. I got each of you 2 shirts. One of Steven says Goku holding up food. One of Mao says the 2 cats, so oddly appropriate for the vlog. So let's see, this is to me. So these are my shirts. Oh, these are great. Oh my god.
Oh, I love it.
You know what's so funny? This is actually like one of my favorite like representations of Goku. Is whenever he would eat in the series, and like he's always going so quick, and anytime
is it like Garfield?
Yes, but not lasagna. And when they would do wide shots, it's like the stuff's like piled up, and then there's always shots of other people watching him eat, like, what's he doing? This is great. I adore this. Nick, thank you. And then the other shirt is of probably my favorite Dragon Ball Z character, and that is Trunks. I love Trunks. Thank you so much. I love that. And then Mal, this is yours, so I'll let you go ahead and open that and find.
I love this wrapping paper.
It's very cute.
It's so cool.
So Mal, open that up and find out what's inside here. That's very nice.
Inner Scouts.
You're a little short.
I am a little short.
Sorry.
Thanks for pointing it out.
No problem. I can see them. Like, it'd be a little higher.
And I can see what this is, and I love it.
Luna and Artemis. That's really cute.
I really like it.
That's really, really cute.
And it has the halftone dots.
Yep. So it reminds you of...
I love this.
Well, I mean, I guess comics, but I was going to say the guy that did the thing with the dots in art history. The guy...
The Bende dots? Liechtenstein?
Liechtenstein. We got there. And then the tin... let me keep reading. It says, next year I'll hopefully send something non-anime related, but I feel I had reason this year. Along with the shirts, I sent you each a TCG 3D card after the altar that I put together. I was prepared to do your favorite Pokemon, but I couldn't find any good ones of Bulbasaur, so instead I did cards from the DBZ and Sailor Moon card games. Okay, so let me take a look here. So that's what I believe this is. Let me get this open. Well, there we go.
Oh, cool.
I've seen this online, and these are so cool. Where you actually cut out parts of the card.
The foreground and background?
The foreground and background to give a 3D effect. And it's really, really cool. I've seen people do that online, but I don't believe I've had the pleasure of seeing that sort of thing in person. That is so neat.
That's Jedi camping.
That is really cool. That is really, really cool. Let's see. I did cards from DBZ and Sailor Moon card games after I remember Steven saying how they had card games for everything, which is true. Sorry to both villains. Dead card games don't have many sellers on eBay. Oh, and of course, Steven's beloved Smarties. I love these things. They're so good. There's also some Smartie lollipops in here. Hope you enjoy the gifts, Nick. Nick, this is great. This is great. And also, I had forgotten that we generally still get a lot of stuff that's Christmas related in January.
This is exciting.
It is exciting. It's like Christmas again. I love Christmas. I think right about now, Christmas sounds great.
I heard of someone that just put up a Christmas tree.
Really? Mm-hmm. There's a lot going on in the world right now. Everyone needs some joy, and if your joy is coming to you from a Christmas tree, then doggone it, put up a Christmas tree. Put up two. But these shirts are great.
Yeah, they are.
They're really great. I love them. And also, I just can devour the crap out of these. So, Nick, this is great. Thank you so much. And belated, but Merry Christmas.
Our next package is from Mary Kate in Portland, Oregon.
Check out the side of this. There's raisin toast, and then on this side, there's
Manager Chew and
the goose. And then on this side is
pie.
That's pie. And then it looks
Mountain
like
Dew? Taco Bell.
Is that Baja Blast? I think it's Baja Blast.
I think so.
All right, so let's see what's inside and what Mary Kate sent our way. So right on top.
The washi tape. It's so cute.
Mel likes the washi tape.
There's too much washi tape.
It's also sealed with a tiny little Pokeball, which is really cute. So let's open this up. And this says, sending you Honk and Cronch. I love it. And inside, as soon as I open it, a little piece of toast that says Cronch. Hi, Stephen and Mel. Wandering Stars here. I haven't sent you mail since my freshman year in college when I mailed you those B-Day Cake Jones sodas. Wow, that has been a bit. I have since graduated college and am living life as an adult in Portland. I've been wanting to mail you since 2018, so I'm glad I finally get around to it. Inside you will find some hot sauce and mustard for Steven. The mustard is from a shop in Leavenworth, Washington, a Bavarian town. For Mal, there are some goodies for her journal, including Neko Atsume washi tape that I put on my letter last time. You seem to love it, and I don't mind parting with it. There's also a mini canvas and easel that was too cute to pass up. Also, some PlayStation games that were taking up space and may help with the collection. Finally, at the bottom you should find 2 handmade dice bags I made myself, green for Steven and blue for Mal. There are also dice I picked out at my local game store to aid when you decide to get back into Dungeons & Dragons. Also left the scrap cut fabric for Mal because I have... Oh, scrap cat fabric for Mal because I have a feeling she'll love it. Keep being awesome. Mary Kate, aka Wandering Stars. Also, I love that the letter just like keeps going down a little sheet. It's like we ran out of space in the card, not a problem. So let's dive in here. So we got a few things that I'm just gonna like go through it
because
we already know what we're gonna see. So
Surfer.
Championship Surfer for PlayStation 1, along with NCAA Final Four 2000, Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock, NCAA Football 2004, Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer, and let's see, I'm just gonna keep grabbing stuff. So right here is a little package with my name on it, and these are Blue Agave Sriracha. This is habanero condiment. when you want to feel the burn.
These are Yellowbird sauce.
Jalapeno condiment. And down in here is Serrano condiment. So different levels of spices.
And they're color-coded, so there's like red and orange and pink and green. So I bet the green one is the...
Well, Serrano peppers are...
the least spicy.
Is the least spicy. Serrano, jalapeno, habanero. So if you follow that, you'll live. That's the goal. There's a magic card in here called Bacon to a Pie, which I've never seen before.
Is that one of the joke set ones?
No.
It's not?
No, this is a real one. This is definitely a real one. I think. Maybe it's a joke one? I don't think so. I think it's
I don't remember the logos for the joke ones.
I don't think
they have
I don't think
this
is a I don't think this is a joke one. It's an instant for 4, 2 and 2 black. Destroy target creature, create a food token, and it's an artifact with 2 tap. Sacrifice this artifact, you gain 3 life. It's super cute. You literally turn people into food, and then you eat them. It's a fun twist on like some of the instant kill things.
The worst pies in London.
Here's some stickers.
Stickers!
With little faces on them. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that.
They're kind of metallic, so...
Yeah. If I turn them in the light, you can see what they look like. Here is, I guess this is probably, yep, this is the mustard. Ooh, dill mustard with a touch of honey. Mild, wonderful with cheese and meats, or with salmon. Salmon is good with mustard, by the way. Mm-hmm. I know that if you haven't tried that, it might feel kind of a strange combination. It's not. It's a way, in my opinion, to improve salmon. And I like salmon plain. Like, just put a little salt on it, it's good, but mustard's really good. So in this, we've got...
Oh, they're little post-its.
Oh, stick markers.
Like the bookmark ones.
Little tiny easel. Or canvas, rather. And then there's the washi tape.
The space
Washi tape. Oh, there is an easel in here, though. So here's the little easel for the little canvas.
So you can display it.
And even more...
Do like this.
Even more washi tape now. Got some with little ice cream cones. And then got the little Neko Atsume, little kitty cats.
I love this so much.
Mao's a big fan of washi tape and all things journaling, because she has a techo and keeps a journal every day.
And I love
and she puts
Neko Atsume.
And she puts washi tape in there. And then we've also got this is the scrap fabric.
Oh,
that's what your dice bag is made out of. It's got the little kitty cats on it. And inside are some dice that, there we go. And these are ones that were picked out. Oh, there's some, I mean, you probably suspected, but the dice in there are...
Picked out for me?
Well, yeah, but they're blue.
They're blue.
They're blue. They match the dice bag, which
Ooh.
means, as I work to open this...
They're very pretty. Ooh, look at this one.
There we go.
The 8's really pretty. It has like swirls of dark blue in it.
Took me a while to get this open. And mine's got little
foxes.
Little foxes. What's kitsune? Is that the word?
Yeah.
Kitsune.
I mean, that was close, but yeah.
Listen, the fact that I remembered it at all.
I know, I'm impressed.
Is good enough. So I'm trying to
Kippy,
trying to be happy for myself.
Look, Kippy.
And there's the dice in there. Green ones.
Oh, those are pretty.
They are pretty. They
look like jade.
Yeah, they're very like shamrock. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
I mean, they like, it's like the dice were made with Irish Spring. But they don't smell like it, thank God, because I might get a little much for people at the table. Yeah, you can just shower with the dice. Mary Kate, this is all spectacular. I sincerely appreciate it. Really looking forward to trying out that mustard.
Were you looking for it?
Yeah, well...
Kepler, that's my washi tape.
Kepler's laying on Mel's lap
and he was like,
tapping the tape. That's not for you, buddy. I'm sorry. You don't get to have the tape.
Not for Kippy.
Not for Kippy. Again, sincerely appreciate all of this. This is wonderful.
Our next package is from Anthony in Calgary, Alberta.
That was hard to open. And it
He's upset about the pen.
Why? This belongs in my mouth. That's what this... He's very cute. All right, so let's get this open. There's a great deal of... Oh, there's really cute stuff in here. All right. First up, though, the letter. Let's start with that, shall we? Hello, Stephen and Mal. My name is Anthony, but I'm also called Valen, or Valen is me. I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and this package has been a while in the making, and it's full of goodies. But before that, I wanted to let you know a little bit about how you've helped me and made my life better in little and not so little ways. First off, how did I find you? My odyssey to becoming a regular viewer of Stephen Plays and Stephen Vlog and an occasional viewer of Mal Makes, nothing wrong with it, it's just that painting's not a huge draw for me, started with Josh Jepson and Chugga Conroy, who I found independently of each other. I found Josh when I was wanting to watch some Legend of Zelda Let's Plays and fell in love with his humor and wit. I found Chugga when I was looking for a Paper Mario Let's Play and fell in love with his style and thoroughness. His Okami LP was amazing. It was in late 2014 and early 2015 when Chugga got sick during his Xenoblade LP, and Josh started streaming more than LPing. I work retail with weird hours, so streaming doesn't really work with me. P.S. Thank you for uploading VODs and not making your YouTube audience feel neglected. No problem. That I started looking around for a new LP to watch while I waited for Chugga to get better. I found your Battle Block Theater LP with Mao, and so began my love for Stephen Plays. Since my first experience with Stephen Plays was you and Mao, I was a little disappointed when I watched Uncharted and Mao wasn't there. Since then, I've come to appreciate Stephen's LPs, loving Uncharted's 1, 2, 3, 4, and Lost Legacy, and Bioshock, Stephen and Mao LPs, Little Big Planet, and the Donkey Kongs, Stephen and Friends, Mini Golf, Golf with Friends, Jackbox, among others, and also what I like to call the daily wake me up that is Morning Mario. Seriously, it's the first thing I see in the morning and makes me able to wake up for early shifts. It was hard when Morning Mario 1 ended, but now that Morning Mario 2 is here, I can wake up to a morning person and not grumble later about how chipper they are because I'm interested in what I'm watching. My foray into the world of vlogs only began sometime in 2018/2019. It was after the original split timeline, and started mostly when I was looking for shorter videos to watch on public transit. I started watching breakfast stream VODs and moved into all VODs as a way to find out what you were talking about during crunch time. Since then, I've also watched several mail videos, and those led me to want to send this package. I've not yet started the journey of watching everything from the beginning. It's on my list after I finish up a 2017 Link to the Past randomizer tournament that's about 400 hours. I mean, on the one hand, I'm like, well, good luck with that, but also the journey is probably exceeds that at this point, so it takes a long time to watch stuff. Let's see. In this package are some bowl cozies, or as I call them, bowlsies, that my mother makes. I got one in green for Steven and one in blue for Mal, and thank you, Mal, for answering my Twitter question about your favorite color. I don't like social media and have only ever used my Twitter to talk with Steven about a reaction video to Vlog 0, Mal about her favorite color, and one other person. Please wash in cold water and hang dry or they may shrink. I also got Steven a big bag of Smarties because I understand that you like them. It's true. I also included some bags of Rockets because I like them every once in a while. There are also some Kit Kats in there for you. I don't know if you've had these ones to try out yet. I am also including a printed copy of some images and some poems that I post on DeviantArt under Valen is Me. Even though I don't watch Mal Makes regularly, the fact that Mal was doing something she loves and showing it to the world made me want to share some of my art with you. I like Lego. I like making spaceships out of it, original models and ones inspired by TV and movies, but they're too expensive, so I use Lego Digital Designer to build things on my computer and then render them into images, which I've been sharing with others. I also like randomly writing poetry from time to time, and your help gave me the courage to share with the world. The 3 photos are of the BC-304 from Stargate, BC-304 next to my original BC-306, and the last is a fleet of completely original ships. Poems are from 2 different points in my life. 2 of them are in couplets, other 2 are just paired couplets, with a blue, red, green motif. I really like those colors juxtaposed with each other for some reason. Thank you for all that you do. From Anthony. Well, Anthony, thank you. Let's take a look at all of this stuff. I think I found the Smarties. There's a big old bag here. Smarties, these are delicious. And then Rockets, as they're called in Canada, which ironically are called Smarties in the States. I love Smarties, those types of Smarties, and I love Smarties, these types of Smarties. It's funny because they're different Smarties, but they're actually both some of my favorite candies in the world. It's just, well, the world we live in. We also have got, look at these.
Oh, cool.
Are those cute?
And they're kitties.
They're so cute. These are the bowlsies, as Anthony calls them.
So you put like hot bowls in them?
And they're
pot holders, but they're arced, so they can kind of cup around.
Concave, I guess, would be a word that you could use for this. They're concave, so they actually hold the bowl.
Look at the little
and
stitching.
there's multiple sizes of them. They're so stinking cute. Oh my goodness! Look at the little
and they have
babies.
Cats.
I know. If it's got cats on it, I'm already gonna like it. You're already at a good spot if I can see little kitty cats on there. And then of course also, put this down here. There's also this box. When we open it up, we have got. Here we are. These are the poems, and there's four different poems in here. I'll just read one real quick. This is called "The Future of Man." It says, "In the dreams of fallen man, there lives the hope for a future stand. But in the hearts of fallen man, there lives the doubt for a future grand. Yet in the minds of fallen man, there lives the promise of a future plan. And in the soul of fallen man, there lives the truth of a future at hand." Very beautiful. Also, I like that there was a little like sleeve for them as well, which is nice. And then if I can pull out this, there we go. I got it.
It fit that box perfectly,
it was very
to kind of
perfect.
get the edges is hard.
Check this out.
Oh, that's cool.
This is really, really neat. I've never had a chance personally to play around with the Lego Digital Creator, but I've seen some of the stuff that people have made in it, and it's wild. But yeah, these are crazy. Anthony, very good job. And then, of course, the very, very last thing we have here is the Kit Kats.
Kit Kats.
And I also am not entirely sure what we have and haven't had. So this is espresso biscuit and ganache. I believe we've had this one. I think we had an espresso.
We really loved that one though.
There was an espresso one we loved. Is that
but
this one?
But did it have ganache?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think the ganache is different. I think this actually might be a new one. There's caramel burst and sea salt. Same thing here. We've had a caramel sea salt one before, but I don't think it was like combined like this. These have got like
a layer of caramel on top, like Twix do.
Yeah, these are different. I don't think we've had these.
And we have not had those.
See, these are the ones I was like, I'm pretty sure we've had cookies and cream.
They
we need someone to make a wiki article.
I think someone was talking about that. I don't know if it got done though.
We actually might need that in order to have a checklist of what we have and haven't tried, because I'm not sure. Like a wiki article is like, this is what they've tried. Here is a link to the vlog day where they try it. Because otherwise I'm like, I'm not sure, but I think these are new. I think, because I don't remember the cream filling inside. Like, that seems different. Anyway, Anthony, this is all spectacular. Thank you so much for sharing everything in your leather, and also sharing all of this amazing stuff, these amazing goodies with us.
They can also be a hat.
It can also be a hat. This was the original design for Link. And then they were like, what if maybe we made it look better? You know, more like a hat. Something that people would wear on their heads. And Miyamoto said, okay. Anthony, thank you again.
Next is a package from Calvin and Bick in San Francisco, California.
And let's find out what Calvin and Bick have sent. Dear Stephen and Mal, hope all is well. So originally, most of this box was going to be a part of your birthday boxes. However, we now decided to send a Candygram box with 2 sets of lovely towels. Keep up the great work, both of you. Let's meet back in the next package, shall we? Which is best? Calvin and Bick. Thank you, guys. It's, oh man, look at that. These are kitchen towels, and they have got donuts. Oh man,
I want a donut.
I want donuts. Man, I want donuts.
Would you settle for a cinnamon roll? Those don't have to be fried. I can make those at home.
I mean, yeah, I would. Yeah, I could settle. I could settle for that. But man, I want.
Those are nice too. I like the texture.
Yeah, they're very. And check this out, Mal.
Oh,
the little lovey kitties. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. Those are really cute.
Those are soft.
Holy crap, there's so much candy in here. There's a lot of candy. So check this out. Valentine white chocolate creme brulee squares from Ghirardelli. Then there's the Lindt truffles. These are dulce de leche. This is strawberry dark chocolate, which sounds real
amazing.
good. Real good. These are from Trader Joe's. These are dark chocolate orange sticks. Huh. Soft natural orange flavor center dipped in dark chocolate. Those sound good. Orange and chocolate go together really well. Mm-hmm. I like that combination. Here is dark chocolate ginger cookies. Those sound good too.
You're gonna like those, I bet.
I love ginger cookies. This is chocolate Pocky. Caramel macchiato P-Joys. Oh, I'm gonna like those too. Oh, good, because there's 2 boxes. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. This is Sasha, which looks like some sort of white and milk chocolate combination.
Candy piece. Chocolate candy piece.
Chocolate candy piece. So I'm not wrong.
No.
Things I said are still true. This is chocolate covered piece. And it looks to me like
there's a jelly filling?
It looks like there's a jelly filling, and then the top kind of looks like a cakey bit.
It's larger.
Oh, well, I don't know if it's larger, but it's about the same size. But yeah, whatever that thing is, that looks good. We've also got a few little things here. This is a dark chocolate filled with cookie spread, a little bar, and then this is milk chocolate filled with caramel. These sound heavenly. Oh my goodness. And then finally, party ice cream Kit Kats. These are new.
Those are new.
These are new. Party ice cream.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the full title.
Wow.
Party ice cream. Wow. My big wow is, wow, this exists, and wow, what does this taste like?
I'm interested in that and these.
Yeah, the dark chocolate strawberry truffles. I'm like, oh my god, those have got to be.
Because what?
Because what is that exactly? This is.
Otsubu,
this is fantastic too.
Koi, Totoro Ichigo.
Calvin and Vic, thank you so much. Sincerely appreciate it. So, no surprise to everyone that we were recording this during a time of global crisis that no one could have seen when they mailed stuff to us in January. But it's nice to have snacks. We love snacks anyway, but it's nice to have snacks now that we're really not going out much. And these are certainly sure to raise our spirits. So, thank you.
Our next package is from 05 Nataku.
There we go. And there's letter on top that says VlogMail for Stephen Mao and the Astronocats. Read on camera, please. Sure. And this is again from 05 Nataku, aka Kim. And there's a little.
That is a cute.
There's a little.
Card.
There's a little card inside. And there. Let's see. There's a letter. Oh, the letter is a part of the card. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So here's the card, and the letter is actually a part of the card. So it says. I'm from the Netherlands. This is Happy Easter in Dutch. Try and say it if you can. You asked for it. Vrolijk Paasfeest gewenst. Vrolijk Paasfeest gewenst.
Vrolijk Paasfeest gewenst?
I don't think that was that different, personally.
I don't know anything in Dutch.
I tried. So there's also a letter inside, which is attached to the card, which is fun. Dear Stephen Mao and Astronocats, at long last, my package has arrived. I had started on it back during the last Kirby Let's Play, when the card was actually relevant, but life happened and it got postponed up to Christmas, when the box was relevant, and again. So here we are now. I won't bore you with the details, though. You guys helped me through some of the toughest years of my life with your content. I know you hear that a lot, and I think it just proves how awesome you are. In this box, hopefully kept safe and unbroken, in the 100% biodegradable package material, you will find, number 1, the promised handmade Dutch mustard. Handmade jam from the farm I worked at with handicapped people. a tiny statue of Rocco for Mama George, a tiny canvas with miniature easel for Papa George, a painted canvas and easel to go with Mal's gifts, a one-of-a-kind custom mini Mal doll with extra dress and paintbrush and palette, a one-of-a-kind custom mini Steven with extra shirt and mini flip cam and stand for him, a miniature Peggy meant to resemble an amiibo, a minifigure of a Kirby character I know you love, and finally treats from my cats to yours. Keep being awesome. Well, thank you, Kim. I sincerely appreciate it. So let's take a look at what's the physical things in here. And I'm just going to kind of pull them out. So here are cat treats. These are fish chicken rolls. Very, very cute. They look like little rolls. This is the little easel. There's 2 in here. 2 little easels. And there's some what is it called?
Raffia.
I'm sorry?
Is that what that is?
I was looking for like words that were similar to
raffia.
pine straw or something.
It's like wood shavings.
Yeah.
Like long, like if you're hand making something.
So we have got in here. Let's pull out. This is wonderful. Look at this. It's me with my little vlog shirt. I lost one of my sandals.
It's in the box.
But
probably.
I'm sure it's in the box somewhere. And this
is the stand.
Oh, that's the stand. I understand. That's the stand.
It goes around like the waist.
And here's some of the extra clothing. This is a hoodie that says Cronch, which is very cute. And I think I found you, Mal. That is funny. And you've got the little easel or the palette. You'd think that having been
around me so long,
married to an artist for this long, that I would like know words.
Yeah.
But the answer is no. So here's another one of the stands. Let's see. This.
It's the artist.
Oh my God! It's the artist. The artist. I don't know if it has
Painter?
the enemy has a name. It's the artist enemy,
Yeah.
where you get the art move. Paint. Is it paint or is it called art in the Kirby game? I don't remember.
I can't remember either.
I can't remember now. I just remember. It's funny because I just released a memorable moment on that not too long ago, and you are so excited when we finally get to it. So we've got a little Peggy here, and some of this stuff looks like some of this stuff may have gotten a little bit broken in transit, but most of it's all right. Here's a little Rocco. He's cute. He's sleeping. And there is I think this is one of the stands that something came undone from. And then on this side of the box, here's another one of Mal's outfits. One of the canvases. And here's that mustard. Vanton in Holland mustard. I think that's how you say that. Mustard. I don't know. I might just be offending people. I'm just trying to pronounce it the best way I can. There's a little person here. And again, like somewhere in here probably is one of my other shoes. We can't know for certain. Here's that jam, Carson fruit jam. And then a painted canvas of a dark, like forest at night. It's very cool. And
very pretty colors.
I think that's it. I think I got. Oh. Also found my little flip camera. Yeah, it's. I think that's everything in there. Kim, thank you so much. It's always interesting to get the like custom things, and it's funny to open the box and then it's like, I see me in there. That's me. So once again, thank you so much for taking the time to send everything our way. We appreciate it.
And our last package is from Matthew and Tessa in Portage, Michigan.
Got there. Whoosh. Whoosh. Whoosh.
The one towards you is the hard one.
It is, because it goes into where your organs live. That's what makes it difficult. I've learned to adapt.
Oh, it's a kitty.
Oh, good that little kitty. It looks a little bit like Rocco. Mm-hmm. Just relaxing. This is, hey, Stephen and Mal. Just a quick note and game package to help with your Wii collection. We bought these before your buying spree, so there are a couple duplicates. I hope Roland will still take random weird Wii games. He does. He does. He knows when we walk into the store that we've got something. But he's always taking them off our hands. I also think I remember hearing a lament about lack of quick, easy coffee on Breakfast Stream recently. You've probably had the supply replenished from Christmas, but more can't hurt. And there's a little something extra from Al. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from Matthew and Tessa. Thank you. I sincerely appreciate it. And it's true, more coffee can't hurt. We will drink it. Coffee in this house, coffee and tea both.
Does not last long.
It does not. We consume it. Oh my goodness, you were not kidding. Holy crap. So many Timmy's. Here's a Timmy's. Here's a Timmy's. And they're all dark roast. Yay! My God. Look at that. Wow. Wow, because man, wow. Because we've had some other folks send in Tim Hortons as well. We're pretty sad on Tim Hortons.
What's 12 times 4? 48?
Yeah, 48.
Divided by 2.
Yeah, so that's 24 days. We're gonna ration out the Tim Hortons.
Okay, once a week you can have a Tim Hortons coffee.
That's a lot. That's great. Thank you. Because I love that coffee. And this is the little extra for Mal. Cordial cherries, which Mal adores. And then let's take a look at some of the games in here. World War II Aces, Word Jong Party, We Ski and Snowboard.
We do.
And we built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. My thank you to Dan for somehow making that interesting or entertaining. Ultimate Board Game Collection, 12 classics from around the world. This one's just called Swords. That's great.
One with the sword.
That's great. I really hope that there's more games that just do that. Swords.
Gun.
They'll cut you wide open. 10 points to everyone who gets that reference. It's an old one. DreamWorks Megamind Mega Team Unite. Deer Drive. This is also a great name for a game.
Wait, why is it drive?
Because you drive with them. You run an Uber service for deer. I don't know. Counterforce. Cabela's Survival Shadows of Katmai. Build and Race. Ben 10 Omniverse 2. And All-Star Karate.
Help.
You're saying help after each one? And there's something else in here. Have you been wondering, when am I going to be able to develop some advanced bass fishing skills? Well, guess what? Today's the day. You too can fish to win with the advanced bass fishing skills book.
The best lures, techniques, and presentations.
That's
Is that like
interesting.
how to mount like a fish? Like after it's been
How do you mount a
taxidermied?
fish? That can be taken multiple ways. Bass fishing skills. Yeah, so this is, if you're watching Mail and you're not sure why this is funny, there's a long-running joke within, it's really kind of exclusive.
Chaz's fault.
Well, it's Chaz's fault, but it's exclusive to Extra Life, really, is Fish to Win, where people donate towards fishing games because they can. Is it really, like, that's, why does anything happen on the internet? Because it can.
Plastic versus pig.
I'm sorry? What?
What?
Plastic versus pig? Evolution of jerkbaits? Some of these things do sound a little dirty. Where was plastic versus
Right
pig?
there.
Plastic versus pig. Do you use plastic trailers for your jig? Or should you opt for pork? Is this English? Here are the benefits for each, so choose according to your priorities. So is that actual pork? People put like actual pork on the line? Is that a thing? I've never been fishing in my life. Like not once. Not ever
I've
in my
done a
life.
little like lake fishing.
This is like a
But
thing.
only caught like crappies and perch.
If you want to learn, like, is it plastic or pig? I don't know. This is a great book. Anyway, Matthew and Tessa, thank you so much. Not only for contributing to the collection, and again, if we get duplicates, no problem at all, because we do trade them into Roland and
Get things we don't have.
get things we don't have. Still working on Wii. Obviously, this year has definitely went in a different direction than anyone in the world could have suspected. So that's going to make things interesting, but, you know, Extra Life is still on the tail end of October, so I'm holding out hope, and I'm keeping the faith that everything will be well under control by then. Let's hope. And if it is, we're still going for it. It's just a matter of continuing to try and collect the games, which, you know, during self-isolation, it's a little difficult. But we appreciate everyone sending stuff our way, these included. And we certainly appreciate
You're dry.
an entire month's worth of Tim Hortons coffee. That's great. Again, Matthew and Tessa, thank you. And then for everyone who sent stuff in this month, we sincerely appreciate it. Again, so much has happened. No one could have foreseen the amount of stuff that has happened in 2 months, let alone us. And the world is a very different place, but mail is back, and we're working on it. So I hope you've enjoyed January mail, and we'll be back very, very soon with February mail as well. And as always, special shout out to Dan for editing these.
Dan!
Everyone make sure you give Dan a bit of love in the comments, because he makes these things come to life, and we appreciate it. And then, of course, if you're watching and you'd like to send something to us, you can. Mail still works. If you want to send something our way, you're certainly able to use the link in the description down below, and you'll get an address. You can send something to us, and we will open it hopefully sooner rather than later. We're trying to get back on track with everything. We've managed to keep vlogs caught up.
Yeah.
So that's good. And we just got to keep mail caught up as well. Thanks for watching. See you next month. Well, month. For another episode of Mail.